Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to continue our journey with Sam Houston. As a proud Sam Houstonian, somewhat proud Sam Houstonian, I like Sam Houston. It's a very small school. I'll say, having gone to Texas Tech, Sam Houston, Texas Tech is way better, my personal opinion. I've also been to A&M's campus. Both my cousins graduated from there. It's all right. The bars are pretty crazy, I'll tell you that. All right, let's see what we got going on here. You know, these 2-star free safeties are kind of retarded. Why do I need 2 of them? I don't. We're pulling out of that guy. I give you 5. Put 5 on it. There's that tackle we lost. That means, oh, they're coming for my guard? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, son. I want to make sure we are getting these O-linemen. That is factual. Actually, I'm going to pull this 50 off and do it 25. I got to divvy up my resources. We need to win this right tackle. No ifs, ands, or buts. Can we get a hard sale? This is my top 5. D-tackle. Actually, we know what you want. Why am I wasting? I'll just hard sell you. What is it, Chris? The clutch. Oh, he's coming in week 10? That's this game. Hey, yo. We'll get Isadora. I would be very happy about that. We might lose that receiver. I don't know. We got a good enough cushion. We are hard selling on you too. He's just going to be good depth. That's why I got 15 on him. I'll put 20 on you. Actually, we know what you want. Why do I keep wasting my time? Just put a hard sell on him. Alright, now who else? We got the quarterback. Doing fine on. The running back, let's put 10 on him. And then we've got multiple receivers. We've got this 3-star receiver. Put a 5 on him. There's our guards. Okay, we're doing fine on the guards. Here's our centers. Make sure we get that O-line. We are looking really good. Man, we got the whole next generation of corners for this university. Hell yeah. Very excited, very excited. I think next year is going to be a really great year. All right, let's get into it. This game means a lot for our recruit Isadora, that defensive end. We want to get him. We definitely want to get him. We've already got 1. Getting 2 would be nice. It'll shore up that D-line.
Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway.
There we go.
The kickoff bounces through
I've
the
got
end zone.
a
Bring it out
stick
to the
drift on my
25.
left stick, so if some shit happens on accident,
The Sam Houston Bearcats offense takes the field. And
it's been
here's the
bugging me.
man they rally around, and he
Like
has
on
earned
defense,
that
my
type of respect,
my dude will just
David.
start walking towards the
You
line.
earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been
Oh,
in
he's
big
open.
moments, and
He's got room. He's got room.
games.
Run him
This
over.
guy delivers
Oh.
when the game is on the line.
I could have done a spin move, but I thought he was running him over.
39-yard
I thought
line,
Gentry
and
was
that'll
that
be a
guy.
first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Getting some heat. They'll run the screen.
I love when the O-line
Nice
doesn't
pickup there
just
on
get
first
out
down.
there, you
Leaves them
know?
in
Like,
second and manageable.
go maul somebody. Go be crazy.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, that's...
Slims it tackle, and
Oh!
he's got room.
I turned something into...
Just a
Or turned
solid
nothing into
stop by
something.
this sophomore. Third and short now from their own 48.
The DE, you might be open on this.
They'll run play action.
He
Makes
is
the
not.
grab on the shuffle.
But I'll take the tight end.
He's got first
For a
down
first
yardage
down.
across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bearcats
That's
are
next
rolling
level.
down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. Defense needs to regroup
Nice.
as he gets it down to the 26.
We are moving the ball
Defense needs
easily.
to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And he's
That
a
D
real
tackle is destroying the
nowhere
left
man
guard.
Tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield.
Get in there.
He'll be
Oh,
stopped
man.
just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Here we go. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Easy
And
touchdown.
he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Brought down to the ground.
Why'd
but he
the
has enough
linebacker
for the first
hesitate?
down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked
Yes,
down in the
what a
backfield.
fucking
He'll lose a
track.
couple.
How about the defender?
I tracked that
being a
man
heat
down.
Seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Finley.
Good
He is
stuff.
stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Safe completion on the screen. Defense
There we
was
go.
not fooled by that screen.
There we
in the
go.
back, and they'll stop him short
Good
of the
defense,
marker.
boys.
It'll be
Way to hold 'em
fourth
up.
down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
Oh, my stick drift. Stick drift. Damn it.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go.
I don't know
back
if
to
y'all
work.
saw
That
him. He
last
started
drive,
walking
an
towards the end zone instead of walking
aerial
towards the
assault
ball.
for the touchdown, Jesse.
That was my
It was a
stick
nice
drift
job in
right
play
there.
calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You know what? Let's
Fairly
get Gentry
manageable
some.
distance here
Okay,
on 3rd
they're
down
gonna.
from the 27.
You know what? I'm still gonna run it. Fuck it.
They'll try to run for it.
What'd I
And
tell
he's
you?
brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I almost
They
broke
got the
free.
defense snapping there a little bit, David. Maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. From the gun, they'll give it on the
God
inside.
dang, bro.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Watson. They've got the screen set up.
Yep, we got
Makes
the
the
first.
grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bearcats are on the move.
They're not pressing, but they're playing up. I don't know if I could get a good playoff. I might be able to hit a DE on the outside here. I'm going to send him on a streak, so it'll open that up.
Wants to throw on first down.
Yes, sir. I was right.
It's complete on the right side. Made a defender miss. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. On the ground, it's Gentry. Now,
Damn,
running
man.
room, he's
Anything
got one
inside
down to
zone,
the
they're
12.
blowing up.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down.
That's
back
fine.
at
We'll
the
take a field
13.
goal.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Right back to the well. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent
My guy,
pickup on that
that
play.
shouldn't be my fault, bro. My guy's stuck on him.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They go to the ground. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 20.
My dude's stuck again.
And the Bulldogs
Oh my
racing
gosh.
to the line in the hurry up. Grabbed behind the line.
What the
It's
fuck?
Edwards. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He'll do it himself. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and goal coming up here. Back to throw, it's Bullock. He's got it. He
God
gets it
dang,
in.
bro.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense.
All right, what can we get going on this 2-minute warning
The
drive?
chip shot field goal last time, Jesse.
There we
They'd love
go.
for this one to pay off bigger.
We like
It
that.
just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part.
What
They
the
gotta
fuck
put the
is that?
pieces together first to get.
What was this? Like, game. Tell me what this is. What is that? What is that animation? Teleport. Fucking amazing.
Now
My
when we get
God.
down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll try to do it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end.
Good
It's
catch.
caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back.
That D tackle
And
has
he
been
never
all
had a
over us all
chance.
game.
As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. This offense has a second down play. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world
God
like
dang
that
it.
would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This
We
is
got to
a
get at least in
third
field
and
goal
long.
positioning.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. He finds
Get a
his
field.
man. And sure,
I don't know if that's
tackle
field
there
goal
to keep him from
positioning,
getting to
but-
the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit.
Play
for the
time.
second time
Oh, we got
tonight.
the win. We got the win on our
Everything will
side.
have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that
Damn
is
it.
no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Louisiana Tech has it
My
back,
shit's
and the
messing up.
offense comes out ready to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Edwards. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get
Don't you
more
tell
points on the
me
board before
they're
the
going to
half.
tie the game right now. Don't you tell me that.
Quarterback
Watch this
wants
little
to
hook.
throw on on
I'm
second
there.
down.
What are you doing? Why are you over there?
He knew exactly
That's
where
not
he
your
wanted to
zone
go with that
coverage.
one, and
Why
they've
the
got enough
fuck
for
are you on the
first
right
down.
side when you're the
We
left
got a
side?
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to
Fuck.
get more points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. The pass falls in.
You can't give me that game.
8 seconds left.
I wanted that pick.
Well, the QB
dude.
looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football. But
Oh,
give the
that's
defense
so
credit, they were
annoying.
able to swat that one away.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Not me putting
Straight
pressure on this
downfield.
quarterback and him
they
throwing a
finally
dot.
get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
God damn it.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the
There's a
closing
couple
moments
plays
of
the
the
game
first
really
half, they'll
fucked
try
me
to put a
over.
three
Like that
spot on the
animation
board.
thing, dude.
And it's no good. And after the miss, they're
Wow.
still down by
All
a
right.
field
I'll
goal.
take it back, game.
That's the end of the second quarter.
I'll take it
That
back.
means
You
it's
gave me
time to
one.
join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys,
did
time
give
for
me one.
everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down
It's a really
conversion
low-scoring
rate
game
today
when normally
and
we're
the
putting up
average yard
40,
per
50
play,
points.
How can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting.
What is
If
that?
I'm the
Oh, my
defense,
gosh.
and I've got the lead. They've had success throwing the football.
Come on,
but
boys.
We're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably
Get that sack.
expecting
No
this offense
way!
to
He
have to
throws
keep
a
going,
perfect
considering
throw
they did
and
have
there's a
success
dude
in
on
the
his
first
fucking ass
Brought
cheeks,
down
bro.
at the 47-yard line after
Oh,
the
my
15-yard
gosh.
pickup.
Killing
Looking
me.
for a man. It's Bullock. Got his man on the right. They
Killing
get
me.
him down after he makes the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
I'm right here. I'm right
Pre-snap
where you're gonna
motion
be.
quarterback trying to get a read. Gets it out fast. He is
The
tackled,
one
but
time
it'll
the
be a
corner
first
actually
set of
goes the
downs.
way he's supposed to.
Louisiana
I'm
Tech
trying
back
to
to the line with a fresh
cover
set of
that because
downs.
normally they don't.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davenport. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got it behind the line. It's Davenport.
What is
He's
happening?
running
God
out of bounds,
dang,
but
dude.
not
We're
before
struggling.
turning in a big pickup and
Our
moving the
defense
sticks
is
for a first
fucking
down.
struggling.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Crosby. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He'll pull it
Nobody.
over.
Nobody.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely
man.
silly. He shows you on that play.
All right.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
It's time to put these boys away.
Fair catch called for
I need
and made.
to step it up on offense. Let's go. That's a
The
perfect
Bearcat
play to start
offense
this
ready
off
to go
with.
back
I
to
love
work.
that.
You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And a really
Another
nice
first down.
run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is a DE right here.
Looking for a man. It's Watson.
But I tell you, that's a DE right there.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's knocked down.
That dude has blown us up all game.
They could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but
That 92 right there. That dude has blown us up all game long.
Right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way, maybe.
I want this, and I want you to go out, and I want you blocking Gentry. So, BAX.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game.
One of the most difficult things
We're
about
going
this
for it.
slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Perfect throw.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. New center downs.
Gentry, just put it in. Just put it in, baby.
They'll run it on 1st
Come
and goal.
on.
And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. Trying to break the play.
Come on, man. Fuck. I need the guys to block. Why are they not
blocking?
blocking?
That is not happening. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
They are not winning the trench
Trying
battle
to
today.
power it in.
Finally.
And
Thank
he
you.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by
I'm
a
having a
field goal.
fight for this
76
fucking
yards on the
game.
drive for the touchdown. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time for one more
Main
snap
coverage.
before
They're
the end of
spreading
the
them
quarter.
out.
Looking to move it through the air. And they
There's nobody
can't
there
make the
for him.
connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. 2nd down coming up. On the run, it's Davenport.
Somebody get him down.
Just
Thank you.
gets it
Play
to
some
the
defense,
28,
boys.
pick up
Play
a
some
1.
fucking defense. Play like you want to win the game. That's
They
what we
line up
need.
with some serious work
We
to
are
do if
only
they
up
want to convert
3
this one.
points. This is your chance right here
Looking
to stop
downfield,
them.
it's Bullock. Got it set up on the
No,
outside.
he's wide open.
At the 35, he's
And I
loose.
missed the tackle.
They'll
God
make
damn
the
it,
stop,
bro.
but not before they use
We're
the
only
screen
up 3
beautifully
points, and we're
pick
going
up
to
the
give that
first
up.
down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And what a play call. You could feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it. Get it to your running back. Let him do the rest. Chew up some yardage and make the big play for the offense.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. The offense pops it up.
Oh my goodness. He picked it up.
Oh, looks as if the
The
defense
big
got it.
man.
And
That's
he's
my boy
brought down,
Richard.
and his defense gets the ball
my
And
boy
the
Richard.
quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
That's my boy Richard.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Hell
How about
yeah.
that last drive? Just parked him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I can't believe the one that gets the game-saving play is my guy Richard. And I know Richard.
Your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run
Oh,
the football.
no.
The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain,
Get down.
making your situation really good on the next one.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late.
Why'd you not
for the
block,
win.
you pussy?
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just
Don't let you guy get hit like
kept it
that.
on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Makes the grab over the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
No way 3 people are there and he still catches that. Come on, people. What are we doing?
26 with the 1st down.
Fuck it.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
We can't catch a tight end. Are we
That is
serious
exactly
right now?
what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. To the air, it's Bullock. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll just keep slinging it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz?
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give you the rock back.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Thanks for putting me in like prime territory to score another touchdown.
All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the fourth quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a two-possession game.
He wants to pass it on second down. Unloads it downfield.
Damn it, man.
They can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together. Down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkerson. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field.
How are they able to just
weave
weave through these now? All of a sudden?
And they spike it.
What the fuck is that? Why is he
While
down
the pass is
there?
incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Good job.
Let me
by
guess,
the
it was
QB
my
there,
stick.
using his
My stick was
cadence,
holding
using
him
his
down.
clapping, trying to get
Wow.
this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that
It's whatever.
last one, and now it's first
We got
and
this.
5. They're bringing heat. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. Snags it. And he
He's wide
takes
open.
this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The defense is up against it now, man. You're playing on the road. It's a hostile environment. It's late in the game. Someone's got to step up and make a play. Nice job there knocking that one down for the incompletion.
Why, bro? Why the fuck
Well,
are
they're
you
trying to
cutting
attack the
inside
middle
when
of
you
the
have
field.
the
That time
seam
the ball a
completely
little too high
open?
for his wide receiver, and it falls
Fuck
incomplete.
this game sometimes, man. Jeez. Let's go. You should be wide
Trying to
open.
move the sticks on third down through
Nope.
the air. That pass
Don't have
not
time.
close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going to take a shot at this DB.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Timeout called by the defense.
Can I get another rushing touchdown for my boy?
With the run on
No, I
first and
can't.
goal. Timeout called by the offense. offense clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Watson. Flips it out to the back. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a
I'll take the field
touchdown
goal.
and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game
And that's
of what
the
might have
ball
been.
game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alrighty, let's see if we get our boy Isadora. Forrest Freeland, we got the receiver. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. We got the receiver. How's Isadora? We got a good little boost. That's keeping us ahead of them. Brand exposure is up. That's good. That's good. Richard Outland, my boy. You know what? I'm going to send him a text. Oh. All right, we'll do this. We'll do this in the next episode. I'll hold off on that. No, it's a bye week. I can't make up my mind. All right, let's look at our top 5. We probably added 10 to them now. Doing good. Wow, we got the quarterback in the top 5. That's oof. All right. We should get him this week. I think we'll get him this week. Nice. It's great. Great news. You just hurry up. All right. My guards. I need to pay attention to my guards. You both will get 5. Love it. We should get Isadora right here. We got the middle linebacker. We got Isadora. We are shoring up this team for next year. That is for sure. Ooh, we're going to play Kennesaw State. That's going to be a fun one. Well, if you want to watch that game, make sure to tune in for the next episode. I will catch you guys later. That's it. Awkward outro. Bye. What another great day. Let's look at how we are handling our situation with Sam Houston State University. We are 7-2, 5-0 in the conference play. We're about to go against Kennesaw State, 73 overall. They really struggled this year. Let's look at our conference standing. We are number 2, right behind Liberty. Jacksonville State, Middle Tennessee. Kennesaw is actually at 5. The conference is doing terrible this year. That's for sure. My goodness. Okay. All right. Let's look at the top 25. Kentucky with the 6-3 is somehow ranked 25. Interesting. 7-3. There's a lot of 6-3, 7-3 teams ranked. That's kind of worrisome. Look at Oregon and Georgia, Notre Dame, NC State. That's kind of cool to see. UCF's doing really good. Colorado doing really good. Utah did not have that kind of year, but it is what it is. All right, how about we jump into recruiting? Let's see what's going on with our recruits. What do we got going on here? This guy, he's got a visit already planned. Interesting. Can we get one in before him? We cannot. I guess we just ride with this, huh? Here's our right guard. I don't actually know what he wants. I'll just put a DM on him till we do. Do we know what he wants? We do. Okay, we'll hard sell him. There we go. There's our middle linebacker, Brutus. It's kind of a badass name. You're probably this guy, but let's make sure. Ooh, you could be that. Say we go with this one. We'll see next week. They're trying to take our right tackle again. These fucking assholes. And they have a week 14 visit. They're going to steal our guy. Look, I need this right tackle. I can't even schedule it. Damn it. I need 20 more points. I can pull that off this guy. Nobody's going after you. Okay, who is in the top 5 that I wanted to get? I want to visit this right guard. Beautiful. Alright, recruiting's done. Let's go put Kennesaw State in their place. Let's go ahead and get this. All right, Sam Houston. Let's continue our journey, our development, and our progress through the season. I think we're on a 4-win streak at the moment.
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. And this with 2 teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going.
Here we go. Oh, we're starting it off. Oh, my stick drift is already happening.
Run from inside his own 5.
Whoop.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Sam Houston Bearcats
27 touchdowns, 16 interceptions is really good for this guy.
And here's
I don't think he had close to that in the real world. Oh my goodness, they're going to play like that? They don't even have a high safety?
Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's
Oh,
been in the
get
big
that over
moments,
the
and he's
linebacker.
won the
Like,
big games.
why
This
is
guy
that not over the
delivers when
linebacker?
the game is
I don't
over.
understand. That was a touch pass, too. If they're going to play like this, I'm just going to burn them.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He lets it fly.
I'm just going to burn them. I'm just going to burn them, bro.
Pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read.
My running back's wide open. Stiff arm him.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. And
he was wide open for a touchdown. I just couldn't get the throw off.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Man, they are bringing nothing but blitzes, huh?
Still looking.
He's still open. Let's go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Kennesaw State likes to bring the pressure, huh?
And he's
Too
got
bad
the
it's getting them
exploit.
burned.
And it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the
Oh my
return.
god, my dead stick shift is
Not
fucking
a lot of
with me.
space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah,
Let's
obviously
go,
we were
boys.
talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah,
Second
they
and
don't
8,
always
that's good.
show up in the
That's
box
good.
score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
To the ground with the back. Into a massive
Good
giant
defense.
bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. I don't
Oh,
think that's
could
the
have
way
been
they drew it
picked.
up. Incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on.
Why
5
is my
times in the
stick drift
victory
so
last
bad,
week.
bro?
He couldn't
God
find
damn it,
much
man.
running room there. Didn't get a lot of
Gotta get a new
blocking, and he'll
controller.
Step out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing
should've
and
kept it.
matching play
Damn it.
calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Slings it
No,
down.
why'd you stop running, you stupid
Incomplete.
fuck?
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The
Why would
defense
you
put
stop
the heat
running?
on.
You would have been
Here
wide
they come,
open.
Facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Watson.
Wide
They're
open.
working that
Run him
left
over.
side.
All right.
And they'll
We'll take the
finally
first.
get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st
You
and
should
10.
have a good hole if you get some good
Looking
block.
for
Nope.
a physical attack
Yeah,
from the
no
gun.
hole. All right.
He's dropped behind the
I
line
forget
of
they keep
scrimmage. That'll be a
blitzing.
loss of
That's
3.
fine.
Last
Keep
play was
fucking
a near
blitzing.
disaster. Now
You're about to get
dealing with
burned.
2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And
Ah,
it
come
slips
on.
through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Smashes him with
Get
the
back,
stiff
bitch.
arm.
You
He's
stiff
run
arm,
out
you
of
little
bounds,
boy.
but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What's weird is I don't normally run with my
Looking to
quarterback.
move it through the air.
There's just a lot of opportunities in this
He had it
game.
for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
They're single high safety again. Interesting.
Misfired on the
They
last
play
play. They'll
very
go back to
aggressive
the
at
air.
Kennesaw. Oh my
This
god.
time he's got
Good
his
catch.
man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I kinda like a comeback right here.
Down as they try to convert from the 20. Trying to get to it.
Oh my gosh, he caught that.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from
That
the
should have
8.
been an interception.
On
Oh
the
my
doorstep
lord.
of cashing it in for the offense.
He just wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for me to
He'll
actually
set
throw
up
it.
the throw.
Whoop.
He's got it.
Boom.
Sweet
That's
spin.
a touchdown.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Look
And
at
the
these
extra
Kennesaw
point
State even
pushes the
in
lead to
FBS.
14.
They are so bad.
So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Coming out with it, it's Sims. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
This is
That's
easy
right.
work
The
right
opponent,
here.
they're firing
This
on
is
all
easy work.
cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Bryson. Scrambling away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going with the counter play here. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
They have 19 total yards, baby.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Here we go. Roll it.
Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They ain't getting nothing going
It's
on
been
me.
tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a.
And the defense makes a play.
Let's
sacking
go.
him back
Oh
at
my
the
goodness.
10. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Here's a return from midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
They're not
Wanted
actually
to set the
blitzing?
tone,
Is that what I'm
strike
seeing?
quickly.
Nice.
Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the
Yeah,
field.
now they're playing wide.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Back to pass, it's Watson. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Guys, can we block?
And the
I mean,
defense holds firm. No pickup.
what are we doing?
at all
What are we doing
on
here,
that
boys?
play. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Gentry. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd and long coming up here.
he caught that. What amazing.
What
an amazing guy.
What
a catch.
At the 22. The Bearcats are flying down the field. The run from the shotgun. After the pickup
Good
of the
run.
play, it's second
Good
and 1.
run.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without
Evans on
scoring.
a streak up the middle might be open.
Dialing up a second down
It is
pass
open.
play. Touchdown, Bearcats!
These
And
guys
they
are
made it
lost.
to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
There we go. Bring the outside
Guys, we'll get
linebacker
another look at
blitz.
this Kennesaw State offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure.
Oh my goodness.
It's true.
What was that
Hit the
wiggle?
gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's at the 30.
That's
He's
on
at the
me.
10.
I can't believe I let that happen.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt.
Can't believe I just let that happen.
Right. If you're down,
Unacceptable.
You gotta make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Evans. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to
What a
do the
run.
football. Nice throw, nice catch.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away.
Now that
from
they're
the
not
first
blitzing every
down, it
play, we
sets
got
them up
running
beautifully
lanes.
here. The give from the gun.
We got running lanes.
45 on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down
Let's go,
finally at the
Gentry.
38. The Bearcats
Keep
come
handing
to
it
the
to you.
line
They
with
keep
a
giving us
fresh set
this.
of downs. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Ooh, play action comebacks. I like that play, damn.
Just gotta give this guy an inch, a little crease.
Flip
and he
it.
can make yards for him.
I could see Evans being open right here.
Looking for a man. It's Watson. He'll take a deep shot here.
Told you.
Touchdown,
Told you I saw him
Bearcats.
open.
Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Beautiful.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 2 to Virginia.
Quickly complete.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And
Oh my
the
goodness.
ball is picked off.
Oh my
Giving you
goodness.
away, and he's
This is
got
going to be a
room.
blowout.
And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Who even is that
Lining
cornerback?
up to tack one more
Has he
on
been
to
starting
that
this whole
lead.
year?
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some. He hurls one deep.
Why
on
is
the
he
left
wide
side.
open?
He's got it downfield.
This
for a
guy.
huge gain.
The guy that got the interception
And
gets
the
blown
catch
away
in
the next
the
play.
end zone. Touchdown,
Are we serious
Kennesaw
right
State.
now? That's crazy.
And nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Evans. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first
They're
time
pressing.
out of the half.
The D might be
Looking
open.
to go up top on 1st down. Throws
Oh, that's a
wide.
bad throw. That's a terrible
That's on the
throw.
way
What am I
out. It's
doing?
picked off.
That was a
How
terrible
about
throw.
that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Line gets set, 1st down.
Blitz, blitz,
He's
blitz.
looking to throw it. Catch
How
in
is-
the middle, it's Kent.
How is somebody
And
not
they'll
on that
finally
quarterback?
catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Getting some heat.
Beautiful.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6.
No way, bro.
In the end zone.
How are we letting
You
this
don't
happen?
get out. Kennesaw
Oh
State
my
does it.
goodness.
Touchdown, Owls. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play
Goodness
will stand.
gracious.
One of the areas they really focused on
Am I
this receiver
choking
in the
this?
offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Give to the running back.
What is that? Oh my goodness. What are we
That play
doing?
just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. On the ground with the counter. And he makes
Jesus,
the
fuck,
stop,
y'all
and that
suck.
is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
Let's go. I was about to say, is that his third sack?
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets...
Get to the quarterback.
High down the left side.
I did.
A huge pickup.
My controller, my dead stick on the shit. Oh my god. I'm trying to run and my stick is fucking me up.
Outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Now the pitch. And a big play there.
I was trying to get in position and my stick pulled the cornerback backwards. That's awful. I can't believe that just happened.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Go straight ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Let's go get some
Bearcat
points.
offense ready to go back to work. Things have been clicking
we need to stop
along
them from
nicely,
thinking they can
Jesse,
come
but
back.
They have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
They'll snap this one from the 32.
I like this
It's
pressing.
first down.
This will be a touchdown.
Back to throw, it's Watson. Looking to take
You
a
had the
shot.
time. Yes!
30 and still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Bearcats.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field.
Next
and
drive,
score.
I need to burn out
There's
some
no
time.
end in sight for these guys.
It's cool scoring a bunch of points, but I'm tired of them scoring points. It looks bad on
He'll
our
bring it out.
defense.
It's Wallace. Bringing the heat. Just shedding tackles.
Jeez,
Stopped
dude.
at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can
Good
leave you a little
defense.
empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit.
Is everybody missing their tackles?
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Quarterback
A
and running back
second
set
and
up in the
20
pistol.
looks great.
The give. He's dropped
Amazing.
behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Now on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage. And
All right,
he'll
let's
step
get some
out of
rushing in
bounds.
here.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Let's run the
Looking for a
damn
productive
ball.
Play on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard
Oh my
pickup
goodness.
on first down leaves them with second and
They're
short.
wanting me to score, dude. They're literally wanting me to score. Look at this shit.
Back to pass, it's Watson. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it
Yeah,
just
that tight
a
end's
little
got
too
no
slightly in the
athleticism.
hands. Just this side
They're pressing
of
me
midfield,
again.
The defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gentry. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to.
It's kind of hard to run the ball
as
and
we get
chew
deeper
clock
into the
when they're
second half.
fucking
Man, it makes it easy,
blitzing
doesn't it? You start
everybody,
getting up by a
pressuring.
couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sims. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This should be the last play of the quarter.
29 Philly. 2 non-racing.
The give to the back.
How did he just get
Open
open?
space at the 25. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. He wants to throw. Trying to
Oh, I
escape
was
and get it
there.
himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to move it through the air. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it.
No way
And it's
you look.
caught. Touchdown, Owls.
Damn, y'all fucking suck right now,
This is like
defense.
a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right?
Yeah, we're definitely running the clock out. I'm not letting them score any more points on our defense.
The receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Come
And
on.
it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game.
Oh, my
running the
goodness.
football, imposing their will against the
Dude.
defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for room. It's Gentry. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Watson.
Come on, D.
They're
Get open.
bringing heat.
What a terrible throw. What is that? It had to have been my shift. It had to have been my stick. It had to have been the dead stick, bro. It had to have been the dead stick. That's fucking unfortunate, bro.
What a great play by the
It was
defensive
my
end
stick.
with the
Oh my
interception
god.
return.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play?
Oh,
Breaking on
damn
the
it.
football, making the pick.
'Cause that was
taking
a
it to the
touchdown.
house, maybe build some momentum.
It had to have been my stick.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown,
Fuck you.
Sam Houston.
I'll take my touchdown one way or another.
As they try to push this winning streak to 5. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down.
I got the comeback. You should have been there. What are you doing?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this week.
It's complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Looking to throw, it's Bryson. Here's a throw downfield late.
Give me that.
And it's
Catch
incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires left. Another
my goodness.
incompletion on 3rd down.
This defense has just been
Watch,
all
and
over
then
this
somehow
guy
they're gonna
all game
convert
long.
this.
Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him
I'm
and
gonna
affect his
blitz.
rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This
And
Oh
it's picked
my
off.
goodness, yes.
Got
Yes.
some room to run.
Yes.
The 20.
Fuck you.
And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Fuck you.
They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Yeah, and how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board. And that couldn't have gone
63
any
to
worse.
38. We
They
put up
throw the
63
pick.
points. It's
Not only
insane.
that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Trying to find his man on first down. Gets away. Zings it complete to the right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
I'm
and
there.
You're going to win this game.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run
I got the
defense,
close
pass defense,
and
they've
far.
been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
No, wait, that's not a block. What? He had
He
position.
went out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll use a
I
timeout
guess
with
314
26 seconds
receiving
left on the clock.
yards. Insane.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. He wants it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
Oh, he's wide
Nothing's
open.
coming easy to him. It's hard to see.
He doesn't get his
field
feet down.
when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
Oh, man. Dang it.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Gentry.
Of
And
course
he's
there's a flag.
tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Bro, that flag was called before I fucking hiked the ball.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The inside handoff. Giving him his pads. That will be the final play.
All right,
as they
Gentry, we
make
got
the
you over
stop,
that
and the
100
clock
yard
has
mark. That's
expired
all I
here.
care about.
Well, this was an
Look at that,
offensive
14,
showcase out there
21,
today.
14,
We thought it would be a
14.
high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you
Jeez.
love this
Our
type of
offense
game.
is
Both
insane.
offenses going up and down the
7
field. Seemingly it
touchdowns.
will. Throwing the ball, running the ball.
We're
but
playing on
David, I feel
Heisman,
like
too. That's
if you're a
insane.
fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do
What are you
it
talking
for
about?
us
We had
from
2
here. For
interceptions.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis,
No,
and
one
this has been
stop.
another presentation.
We are
of EA
8-2,
Sports
6-0
College
in the
Football.
conference. My goodness, this team is. The offense is clicking for sure. At this level of opponents, the offense is clicking. Let's see what this conference looks like. Brand exposure going up again. Hell yeah. That's going to be a big one right there. I need Liberty to lose a game, god dang it. It's going to be me and Liberty playing in the conference championship, that's for sure. All these 7-3 teams are ranked before us. How rude. Who we gotta play? Who we gotta play to be ranked in this league? Well, next time we will play Jacksonville State. We'll probably play a couple games next episode. I'm excited. I like this rebuild. This is a fun franchise. Sam Houston's a really good team in their conference. I will catch you guys later.